Hello, 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 everybody. Shelly Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. How are you guys doing this Thursday afternoon? It's a little warm out. Yeah, I was just sitting here. I'm doing my kratom a little bit later. I wasn't feeling too much pain today. So I just sat down right now to start working on my computer now that we have internet. Our host was gracious enough to have us try out Starlink out here in this remote area, and it's working very, very well. So that's going to be a very good help for at least me to get more, more time out there on the internet. So that's going to help tremendously. That's very much appreciated, and it's just going to help out so much. I'm trying to figure out where that little flash of light is coming from. You see if it's this? No, I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, um, so yeah, um, it's warm today, not as warm as it was a couple of days ago. Yesterday it wasn't too warm. It was kind of nice. It was very, very windy. Um, and today it's a little bit warm. Oh, he bought us also, he's letting us use a solar shower. So you fill it with water and just put it out in the sun, and the sun warms up the water. It has a little temperature, like a little temperature reading on there, so you know when you've gotten to the temperature of the water. I hate this thing. There we go. The temperature of the water that you want. So we're going to test that out and see how that works. He's also thinking about getting his own RV and kind of is using us as like testing certain products that he likes. So we're testing out that solar shower thing. Yes, we do have a shower in the RV, and it's all cool and everything. We haven't figured out the propane situation still yet, so it's basically cold showers in the evenings, or CJ will usually stop midday, maybe take a midday break so he can eat, and at the same time he'll take a shower. Yes, he has to go back out and work, but midday is when the water hose has warm water from the sun, so he likes taking a warm shower every now and then. There are times when we know we're going to need the hot showers, so we're going to be very grateful for the cool water when it comes down to it in the RV until we get the propane situation figured out. Yes, we don't have propane in the RV, but I do have a propane grill that I'm working with. We also have that the other propane tank that we were using for our crawfish bowls. So we have that little standalone burner as well. We have at least 6 or 7 actual propane tanks that we can fill. Right now we have 2 full, and we're using that, so we have plenty of propane. We can always go get more if we need to. The other thing is we also got the magnetic entryway, like a curtain thingy, where you just put it up and then it's magnetized. And I don't know if y'all can see, but it's got like it's the mesh, and it's got the magnets in the center so that when you walk through it, it kind of closes. So it helps reduce the mosquitoes a lot, but at the same time, it's mostly keeping the dogs out of the trailer during the day. I get up in the morning, I sweep everything out because everybody sleeps inside. And there's just a lot of pet dander that bothers CJ and me, so we go through and I go through and I sweep all that out for us in the morning, every morning. Every morning routine is take out all their blankets. They sleep on blankets, dust those off, sweep really well inside of the trailer, and then make the bed area. And we get the mattress up like against the wall, so we have more walking space in between the restroom and the front part of the trailer, which is actually where our closet is and all of our storage space. So we kind of during the day, basically I need to get up and out in there, because that's where all my reading material is, all my books, and then all my craft supplies for when I need to start crafting. I haven't started doing any craft art yet. And then like I said, my reading material, my learning stuff, and then I also have like my hobbies, my reading books, and then I color. I love coloring, and I just got the alcohol markers from Temu. Really cute. I'm really excited to use those. I'll probably use those later on this evening. Right now, since I do have internet, I'm trying to catch up on some things, taking advantage of it, and cleaning out all of my email. It's been taking forever to clean my email on my phone. I have 3 different email accounts, a personal just junk account that I've had since forever on Yahoo, and then I have 2 business accounts on Gmail, only because I did a restructure of my name, a rebranding, and I tweaked the name just a little bit, so I went ahead and did my email to match the new name change. So now I have both, so I can be reached at both. But what I'm seeing more and more, it's transitioning over to the new one. So Luna Fitness Evo is almost completely, I'm using that almost 100% now. So I may get rid of the Luna Fitness 360, which was originally what I had started calling my gym. But I just had a change of the way things feel, the way things were working with me, and I went ahead and changed all that around. So that's what I'm doing today, is getting the email caught up. I need to start a catalog of the birds around here. I'm really, really late in getting that done. But now that I have, like I said, the internet and everything, I can start, working on a spreadsheet. That way I'm able to upload it to Google Drive for the owner so he can see everything that's out here. And I got a friend of mine who's a bird watcher. She just gave me a app link, so I'm going to try to use that and see if I can identify some of the birds around here. Oh yeah, I saved my Hocus Pocus cup. It's still all broke, but I don't care. I'm still using it. It's so cute. So, shadow work, I haven't really started writing anything down, but I am being more aware of my feelings, and more so my reactions. There was a lot of issues on how I reacted to certain words or statements or things like that. So I'm doing more introspective work on how I'm reacting to some of those words and why I react the way I do to some of the words. So that part of my shadow work I'm working on. I really want to sit down and start journaling and kind of talking to myself through some of these things and some of the blocks that I'm having, that I know I have. Because ultimately, I feel like I cannot offer, and I'm paying attention to you guys. I'm trying to do 2 things at one time. I'm doing my email and I'm also talking to you guys. So I'm here. I'm just not directly here. So yeah, I ultimately doing the shadow work, getting through my blocks, especially my adolescent blocks, my childhood blocks. I know that's where a lot of this is blocked, where I stop. I know, I'm very aware of that. I feel like I need to do this shadow work on my chakra system, my whole alignment, starting from the very bottom all the way up. I know everything is blocked, especially my sacral. So I need to get all that unblocked. I need to get through my shadow work. I need to get through my 8-9-year-old blockage. I need to get through my chakras, sit and, really focus on opening all that up for myself. And ultimately, with all that done, and once I feel very comfortable with me, myself, Michelle, then I want to begin to start learning tarot. I want to learn how to read cards, and I want to offer guidance for others. And it's really something that either you have the ability to do it or you don't. You can memorize the cards, you can go through it and see read the book and know what cards you're using, because there's so many different decks for so many different types of things. It's really, it's a matter of just basically reading the book, the guide that comes with the tarot, and you can do that all day. Anybody can do that. I really want to see if I have the ability to connect with somebody and to offer a good, insightful reading. And of course, the only way to do that is to just do it. And when it comes to it, I'll look for volunteers just to make sure my abilities, and start homing in on my abilities and start seeing if I even am able to. I could possibly, do some readings and just be completely way off. So I really want to see if I have the ability to do that. So, but I know I can't completely, wholeheartedly give a reading to somebody and tell them, this is what I see, this is what I feel, this is what I think you should do, this is what I'm recommending, suggesting, if I don't even know what's wrong with me, what's bothering me, what internally I'm fighting. And I feel that's a disservice if I don't do this first before I start doing that. So, shadow work is definitely going on. I pulled my card this morning. What was this morning's? Surrender. So, and like I said, I like this new Awakening Souls set. It's called Awakening Souls. It's a little bitty mini deck, but it is true to what the cards read. And if you really think about it, everything that's come forth, I've had the wisdom card. I've had the unplug. The other day I got the unplug card. And basically it is that, unplug from your surroundings, unplug from everything, take in, what is around you naturally, breathe, focus on what you see, what you hear, what you feel, and stop worrying about social media and how people think and what people are talking about you and who likes you and who doesn't, and how you can get these people to like you or dislike you or whatever it is. Just completely let go of all of it. Today was surrender. A reinforcement, I think, of unplug. You're not listening, Michelle. Surrender to what is there. You don't know what's coming tomorrow. You could have all the plan in the world down to the T written down, and you know exactly how you need to get to where you want to be. And you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You've got your whole plan, and you've got the next 5, 10, 15 years planned out, and I don't even have tomorrow. So what was the purpose of doing the big old plan? Work right now. Figure out what needs to happen today. What needs to happen right now. What needs to happen for you at this moment. And then the things that come will just come. Good or bad. You make your decision for today, good or bad. There's always both sides, and as long as you stay on the right path and you focus on where you need to be and what you have, and you're grateful for even if it is a small little thing that you have, you're extremely grateful for it, then your manifestations and abundance will continue to come, and things will just work out the way they need to. Not so much how you thought they were going to be planned, but things are going to happen that needed to happen, that you were hoping would happen. They'll just happen. So that's what I'm trying to do today. Get through my emails, do all that. I want to go and maybe do a video later of the property. I have to kill fire ants. We have a huge problem with fire ants. So I have to go later on in the evening to go through the fire ant mounds that we have out here. So when I do that, I want to go through the open fields and record just for a little bit. There are so many butterflies, like freaking millions of butterflies. And it's not just like one type of butterfly. There are so many different kinds. My favorite ones have been these little bitty tiny lavender butterflies. There's like a lemon yellow, there's a orange yellow, there's a bright orange all by itself. There's some that look like monarchs, that look like the stained glass butterflies. There's tons of those different kinds. There's white butterflies with black speckles. There's pure white butterflies. There's these little tiny pinkish, like pale pinkish kind of butterfly, not the lavender ones. They got the lavender ones, and then there's these pink ones, and then there's this bright pink one that has like red tips, almost like fire. Looks like a fire just floating in the sky. They're so pretty, and there's so many of them, and you can just walk anywhere and they're just whoom, flutter everywhere. So I think I'm going to do a video later of the field and show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see them, because they're just so fast too. Hopefully you'll be able to see all the butterflies. I think I got an ant in my shoe. Oh, and like there's a ton of not scorpions. Yeah, there's scorpions out here for sure. But there are tons and tons of those worms. So CJ told me yesterday, my husband, he said, take a video of it so you can show them. So I'm also going to upload a video of our freaking caterpillars. I'm sorry, not worms, caterpillars. Oh Lord, if they were worms, I'd be crazy. I'm crazy enough with the caterpillars. I got an ant in my shoe. Okay. I just don't want it to be a fire ant. Yeah, I'm gonna upload the video of the caterpillars in a little bit and show you those as well. So we'll get caterpillars and butterflies posted up for you guys later on. But for today, that's it. I'm gonna start doing some around here videos. I'm gonna start doing yoga videos in the morning on Sunday. I want to try to get to that field and do a yoga in the field, but I get kind of nervous because there's like big ass snakes out here, and the little bitty scorpions. The scorpions are tiny. The scorpions are really, really little. Like the caterpillars are bigger than the scorpions. And the problem with that is the scorpions are almost transparent. So they blend with the dirt out here, and you can't really see them until you're basically right on top of them. So I'm kind of nervous because I'll need to put my hands down on the ground or whatever. I have a mat and things like that, but it still kind of gets me nervous. So we'll see what happens. I'll make a decision later whether I want to do, if I'm brave enough to do that or not. So hopefully we'll be doing that Sunday. And I think that's it, guys. We'll start walking around the area right here. The property is 30 acres. I'll start showing you some of the work I need to be doing. And I got the okay from the owner yesterday, because he did come visit us and brought us some stuff. The worker, I got the okay from him to do a couple of things that I was needing to do around here. Well, that he needed me to do, but I just needed his approval on which direction we needed to go. So I'll start working on that. Oh. And there's bazillions of wildflowers out here. I just grabbed a few. I don't want to grab too many. But I got me two little... Let's see, can you do that? Yeah, I got me two little wildflower little vases. They're like super tiny. There's not a lot of flowers in there, so I didn't pick too many. So, but there are tons of flowers, especially those two open fields. There's nothing but flowers there, so it's very, very pretty here. So yeah, I think that's it for today. We'll start moving around now, getting to know the land, the property, and I'll start doing my work out there. And I'll start recording some of that a little bit. It's getting hot, so I may end up recording like super early in the morning, because 12 to 3, almost 12 to 3. It's really hard to be moving around that time. We got to make a decision what hour we're going to sit, because it gets really hot. So we're almost at 2. We had a little bit of a late start for my husband. We had to go into town and go get the ant medicine, because a lot of the stuff around here closes early. By the time he gets off of work, the Ace is already closed. So we went early to go get that. So now he's working. He's been working for some time now, but it's just hot. He keeps coming back and forth for water, poor thing. Yeah, it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. So, all right, Shelly Rivera, coffee, anxiety, and love, guys. Y'all have a great day. Happy, healthy, prosperous, abundant Thursday. Getting ready for the weekend. San Antonio, if anybody's around here, I believe it's Fiesta. I keep hearing about it on the radio. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but that's what I hear. And the Poteet Strawberry Festival as well. If y'all really want to take a road trip, I know the Poteet Strawberry Festival is this weekend in Poteet. And in Hondo, that little city I told you that's 20 minutes up, they're having some kind of airstrip show or something. I don't know exactly what that means, But at the beginning of the week, we saw this huge, like, rocket ship airplane kind of thingy, like a fast sand runner. So I'm kind of curious if that thing's gonna go out there. If it is, I'd like to see that. So you guys take care. Love you guys.